Hello, in this video we are going to discuss valuation of shares part second. Basically, there are three methods for valuing shares. First one net asset method, second one yield basis, and third one dual basis. It's also called fair value method. And in the previous video we already discussed yield basis, and here we are going to talk about asset basis method. So this asset basis method is also called asset backing method or intrinsic value method. Under this method, that is net asset method, net assets of the company is divided by the number of shares in order to arrive at the value of shares. So it's shown on the asset side of balance sheet. So these items will not be included for taking the total of assets. Here the important points are mentioned. First one, all the liabilities are recorded. That is, all the liabilities you have to deduct. And secondly, non-trading assets are also included in the assets. What you mean by non-trading assets? That is, in a company, there will be investment outside, right? For example, investment in the shares of another company. That is, investment outside the company is called non-trading assets. It's not traded inside the company, it's outside, right? So that is non-trading assets. It's also included in the assets while doing valuation of shares. Okay. And thirdly, amount payable to preference shareholders also get deducted. That is, amount payable to preference shareholders we need to deduct. That is, we no, there is no need to consider the amount payable to preference shareholders because we know preference shareholders have priority in repayment of capital. In share valuation, we are basically concentrating on equity share. Wherever we use the term share valuation, it's only meant for equity shareholders. Preference shares are not taken for valuation purpose. Okay. So the amount available to equity shareholders is arrived after deducting the amount payable to preference shareholders. So under this method, that is net asset value method, all the liabilities are deducted, fictitious assets are not considered, non-trading assets are also included, and the amount payable to preference shareholders deducted. Final amount is called net assets. Simply we can say that is the assets minus liabilities. So here value of shares calculated by dividing net tangible assets divided by number of assets. So this is the concept.